Media, shoot the question. Chinek, can God Almighty lead a man with the AS genotype to marry a woman with AS genotype also? I do hope that the questions you are asking, you are not demanding a yes or no answer, because if you do, you will not have it. Are you with me? But maybe because of the context and the nature of the question, say, can God Almighty lead? So maybe probably what a person, because if you look at the word can is denoting ability. The truth is that God can do whatever he chooses to do. He is God. If the question had been, would you advise or would you permit or would you approve a man that is AS and a woman with AX to marry? If the question, I don't know what I would mean, because I'm looking at the context of the question, and if the question has been, Pastor, will you advise, will you approve, will you permit a man AS, a woman AX to marry? I would have a direct answer, and the answer would be what? No, I will not. You know why? Because I am limited in knowledge, in understanding, and whatever that I can do. And based on the medical record and information available to us, a man and a woman AS marrying, there is high chances of 1, 2, or all the children becoming what? SS. And that is already, it's just like a child born into trouble. That time we used to, I don't know whether it was a song or it was a novel, one day, one trouble. Okay, 1 week, one trouble, something like that. So that is like a child or a family, being born into what? 1 day, 1 trouble. Some SS cases can be 1 hour, 1 trouble. Though medicine is doing a lot, and the last I heard that there's a cure now, but I don't know how verifiable and how it is. But maybe let the medical professions work on it and see if it is, not this bobo liche. Let it be proven first. But however, with what is available to us, especially in this part of the world, it is risky. It is not advisable. Let love, let passion, let feeling not make you to bring in a child into this world that will cost you one day. Because if you know what SS, sickle cell children go through, in fact, that child cannot live a normal life. And you, the parents, especially the mother, you will not live a normal life. No sleep. That child will spend almost 40, 50, 60% of his or her life in and out of the hospital. Sometimes the crisis is what? Severe. So based on medical records available, it is not advised. But then, can God lead AX to marry AS? There is nothing impossible for God to do. Don't also forget, AS. There are chances of their children never becoming SS. And that chances, the percentage is very, very low. But you see, God is a God that even when the probability is 0%, he can still do what he wants to do. So if it is God that is leading them, and is God not feeling, not emotion, not that I have been with him for many years. See, that many years you have been with him that you don't want to separate. The many years of trouble that sickle cell, it will separate two of you. Two of you will get tired of yourself when the crisis begins. Except God. For people that work with God, God gives weird instructions sometimes. So anytime I hear God said, I'm careful. Because I know personally, God has given me sometimes some instructions. I can't tell you God said. I'll just do with only me and God. Imagine if Abraham had come on TV to announce that God said I should kill Isaac. Nobody will hear it and it makes sense. How can God say, kill your only child, your miracle child, that God gave you? My friend, go and sleep and wake up from the dream. A child you got at the age of 100 years is a miracle. God is not a wicked God. He cannot do that. But the Bible actually said that what? He did. And when he did, he made a provision. So, if it was actually God that led them, the truth is that God will make a way. Because in this one, there seems to be what? No way. But God is a specialist in what? Making a way. Where there is what? No way. But is it advisable? No. But if actually God, because I can tell you many times when people say God said, many times it's not actually God. But don't forget, if actually it was emotion that said, when the crisis begin to come, go back to God that said, and don't put us in hanky-panky, where I'll be sleeping by 1:30 a.m. and we'll be calling, Pastor, my child, I'll switch off my phone. Because sometimes when you people are in what we call love, in quote, you understand love. You see, a man said something, said, there are 3 categories of people you don't advise. Number 1, there's a lady or a guy, but most time a lady, in love. Don't advise people in love. You will make yourself an enemy. Are you with me? Once you don't enter love, allow circumstances to teach them. Many times they will come out with scar. Next time, they don't need an advice. Their pain will what? Advise them. Another person you don't advise is a man with money in his pockets. If you didn't give him the money to keep, don't advise him. That's why it's good you teach, you train, you advise people before they get money. Once they get money, somebody is now asking me, what is the 3rd category of people? Don't worry, when I make it, I will what? I will teach that one. I think we have answered that question, right? We don't need to spend time on it.